This is Jonah Hill, and you're listening to the only podcast that matters.
Throw Gang, we were joined by the Sea Turtle Slaughterer, Lauren Schlosserman, and myself. What won't this man do for content? James Harris.
I thought you were going to go with Jimmy Cooks. So
Welcome to the weekly Running of the Boys, with today's full episode only available on patreon.com/thornfits.
It's Jimmy Cooks and Larry Andretti in the fucking cut. When was I just started calling myself that? Seriously. What do you think? What's your initial reaction? Larry Andretti. Just first, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Before we get into Drake discovering house music, meme account beef, and extreme jorts, let's do a little fit check.
Okay. Why don't you go first?
Okay, thank you. What was I wearing upstairs? Oh, Our Legacy Came Mules, the Ponies, South 2 West 8, fucking fishing pants. You know, I'm a fisherman. Mm-hmm. With the big pockets up front. I've rediscovered these are my new pants of the summer.
What do you mean you rediscovered them? They were away because of the seasonality?
The pockets, yeah, and the pocket situation fucked me up last summer, but
what's the solution?
I don't know. I think I'm just carrying less.
What did you
I think I'm going cashless.
You lost your fucking Dreamcast size vape?
Or maybe I gained weight and so they're now tighter and don't like sag as much when I'm like,
yeah,
you know, pocket's still heavy.
You did say earlier today that you hate drawstrings.
I hate drawstrings as like a feature. If they're just purely utilitarian.
No, that's not but if they're purely utilitarian.
No, if they're clearly there for decorative purposes to like hang super low, like obviously Jerry Lorenzo started that shit with fucking Skinhead Fog.
I feel like Rick preceded him, but sure.
That's true. But like, I guess Jerry brought it to the masses. But then like, I've had like Common Sweden. Remember that brand? It's still around.
With no vowels.
Yeah. They worked on some Yeezy stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Who didn't work on Yeezy at this point? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think it's just like it just draws your eye to the penis. Which like, if you want to, great. Who are you texting?
No, well, I was asking my buddy to help me remember something, which maybe will come up later in the show, but I don't think he's gonna remember.
Crowdsourcing the pod now?
No, just a detail of a story.
My guy's laziness knows no bounds.
Dude.
No, it's fine. You've been working once you got back from vacation. Your week-long vacation that shortened 2 weeks. But we won't go there. The shirt is 4S Designs.
I love that shirt.
By the most interesting man in menswear, Angelo Urrutia.
I didn't realize that he was such like a Paris Fashion Week schmoozer. Like not just pity, but he's been like hitting the scene.
I mean,
which is sick.
He loves to hang out.
You're right. But
and he loves to talk and loves to see and loves to fucking what are you talking? He gets after it.
I guess my point is that there's a difference between like industry schmoozing and then hanging out with the boys.
Well, he was at EG and then he launched 4S right when the pandemic hit. So this is probably the first chance he's had to go on the fucking whole Europe circuit, you know?
It's crazy that EG never did a show. Actually, it's not crazy, but like that would have been, or a presentation would have been awesome. What a bummer.
They would do like party presentations. They could take over that one bar on 38th Street.
Yeah. I guess they could have, not that anyone could have saved New York Fashion Week, but at least it would have been a nice little fucking gem on the sketch.
Cool.
Yeah.
Small Talk Studios hat.
That's got some nice sun fading, or is that sweat fading?
Yeah, it's both.
It looks good though. Honestly,
Thanks.
I guess brown is maybe the one color where like that actually makes the hat look better.
Maybe
more weathered. Looks like it literally is a Travis Scott hat.
Oh God, fuck you.
Which I feel, because I love Small Talk Studios, but that's a little Cactus Jack-esque.
The whole thing?
No, it's westerny. Yeah, Cactus Jack, baby.
Oh, same with your fucking white throw hat then. Same with your fucking Sea Turtle boots.
Hold on.
Sorry.
We're not there yet.
Hanes boxers, and I'm drinking straight mezcal, or as you would call it, a cocktail. When we had the iron pack on, KJ's sober. He doesn't drink or do anything anymore. But
besides vape.
Right.
Which doesn't even count, I guess.
But Curtis, you're like, yo, man, and you were like gracious host Larry. You're like, yo, man, what do you want? I got everything here. What do you need? I got everything here.
It's my house.
I know where everything is.
I said that. Well, actually, I don't want to. Can we talk about what we were doing today? Well,
behind the paywall. And you're like, yo, can I make you a cocktail? How about just some, you want one finger or two of tequila? And I'm like, cocktail? That's just fucking tequila on ice. It's not a cocktail.
What would you call that? Just
I think a cocktail has to have at minimum 2 ingredients. Okay. And ice doesn't count. I guess ice is an ingredient, but okay. At minimum 3 ingredients if you're counting ice.
Including ice, yeah.
But 4 ingredients, like 3 liquids and ice, like if it's like an actual cocktail. Because like tequila soda, like is that a cocktail? I don't know.
Because to say, do you want a drink is a bit too vague, because that could be a glass of water. That could be anything, right? And being like, do you want, it's not a shot. So what would you say?
You want some liquor?
You want some liquor? Yeah, dude. Did he even finish that 42? It was a big pour.
Yeah, it was. It was 2 fingers. Yeah, he finished it. And yeah, drinking on some nice mezcal that I got in Mexico City.
Why is it such a small? I thought it was like some bitters. It's so small.
Because I wanted to get multiple, and then I really didn't have any room in my suitcase. So I wanted to try, instead of getting like 750s of like 4 different kinds, I just got like the 250 of like 4 different kinds.
Can I try it?
Yeah. You hate mezcal though.
No, but is this hold on one second, guys.
What's your review?
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
See, that's not like too smoky.
Yeah, because it's not like fucking made by like Jose Cuervo or whatever.
Jenna was just explaining to me, because I'm a fucking idiot, obviously, that tequila is a region in Mexico. And all tequilas, she's saying, are actually mezcals. Right? Is that so? All mezcal is tequila, but not all tequila is mezcal. That was what she was saying. But I was like,
no, I think tequila is a mezcal.
So
like
then all tequila. So that's what she's. Wait. Yeah.
One of our Mexican listeners.
Not
please
all
correct
mezcal is tequila, but all tequila is mezcal. Because tequila is
all tequilas are mezcals, but not all mezcals are tequilas. There it is.
So I was reversed.
Yeah.
Okay. That bought us 30 seconds, dude. Let me cook.
Yeah.
Let
Jimmy
cooks. Yo, I had to Google. I don't know shit about Degrassi. I had no idea that that's Jimmy Brooks is the character. I just know Wheelchair Jimmy.
I don't know. Is it because then he tagged somebody on IG story that was like Jimmy Cooks 101 or something, and then I go over to him and he's like some tangential OVO guy who like had like 4,000 followers at that point. I'm sure he has more now.
Do you have?
But he just looked like a guy.
All right, 2 questions.
What's up?
Well, one is a question, one is a statement. My first question is, who is your favorite tertiary OVO guy?
OVO Jello.
Okay, that's mine too.
Yeah.
or
OVO Brian.
No. Who is the OBO Brian?
OBO, right?
OBO Brian.
Yeah. What's the B?
Who knows? Dude?
October's berry own. My man loves strawberries.
My man didn't earn his V's yet.
Yeah.
No, and then also
B loan. Live B loan, die B loan.
It's a good title. Well, we got a lot of titles potentially to come up here, but I loved Drake's hookah guy.
Who's his hookah guy?
His name was like Habibis or something.
Oh. Well, my new favorite guy is fucking Gonzo season Carnage, right? Who just
Gordo. Well, yeah,
Gordo season.
That's
he just did the fucking
his house name.
Okay.
His name is, he's DJ Carnage. He's like very famous.
Okay.
And then when he produces house music, he uses the alias Gordo.
Yeah. And he just has like he sounds like a Green Day cover band. He's like, what's the fit? Insane fit, dude.
That was a great fucking reel that we fucking pilfered. But yeah, no, it's fucking a famous guy. Who cares? It's when you're like a
By the way, Drake's Harlem Shake, trash.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, when you say that, you're going to do a better one right now?
Maybe behind the paywall on video.
Oh, you're sturdy with it? Well, I guess it's not sturdy. Sturdiness is...
The Harlem Shake was at its peak. The real Harlem Shake, not the fucking bullshit like...
Bauer. Harlem Shake.
Yeah, not that. The real Harlem Shake like Diddy, G-Dep, Black Rob, Mace, Bad Boy Harlem, whatever.
I like when you have a big, a tall team, you can work it in.
That was at its peak when I was in high school in New York City, because I grew here, you flew here. And I went to...
Drove here.
Took the ferry here.
I grows here, you drove here.
So when I was still like in command of like my actual body and could like move and had some like some semblance of rhythm, I could actually like Harlem Shake.
Okay. Well, I can't wait to see it.
Oh, yeah.
T-minus. I can't even... Damn.
We're at 8 minutes. But you still got to do your fit check. What are you wearing?
Okay. So I wore my new illegal sea turtle emboss, or not emboss. It looks like
scale.
It's like no, that's the thing, right? Okay. So
take a step back.
Let me take a step back.
Jazz is the only true American art form.
So when I was visiting my wife's aunt Minnie in Kerrville, Texas for my vacation, her late husband had
Minnie the Moocher.
Moocher.
Famous song.
Oh, okay. By who?
Count Bass D.
Count Basie.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. And Artie Shaw.
Speaking of jazz being the only
Artie Shaw going crazy on the clarinet.
So her late husband, Bobby, shout out Uncle Bobby, who's in a better place. He was a big fan of exotics. But all
like Asians?
No, exotic leathers and stuff. Thank you. So she had me try on and talk about my own fucking personal miracle that these fucking boots fit. There is a Croc pair, which look like Croc, but then these sea turtle ones still look like it's like an embossed sea turtle leather.
Is this the reason why you took a week off? You knew that Uncle Bobby had the same foot size as you, and then you just went down and pilfered his fucking archive?
I had heard rumblings and grumblings that she was going to ask me to try them on. I didn't know if they were necessarily going to fit, if I was going to then be able to leave the state with $5,000 worth of exotics in my suitcase. But luckily they fit and they were gifted to me. Sea turtle was outlawed in 1977, almost globally, though ironically enough, you know where it's actually legal? Take a guess. What country do you think where it's illegal? Or excuse me, legal? Japan.
Okay.
So you can still buy sea turtle leather in Japan. Anyway, so it was outlawed in 77.
Why is that ironic?
Well, because the fucking Japanese have the best taste in the world.
How's that irony?
Or it's not, well, because you're Japanese. That's the irony. But
you can say Oriental just this once.
What don't they also, you motherfuckers eat like dolphins and shit?
Whale.
Well,
I've had whale sashimi. It was fire.
Yeah? It was fatty, right?
It was really good. It was a little too fatty. I don't like full fatty tuna. I like
really?
I like chutoro. I don't like otoro.
Okay. I love it all, dude. The fattier, the better, to be honest.
You want to eat the last toro in the ocean.